friends, hope you guys are doing well. So today I am back with another Python video, and in this video I am going to be showing and discussing about tuples. In the previous video I had already talked about lists, but since it was a very lengthy video I couldn't continue talking about tuples and sets. So like tuples and like lists are more of the similar thing, you can say. Just the difference is that in a list it is mutable. I explained the term mutable in my previous video. If you guys haven't watched that video, you guys can watch it now. It will be given in the description box, or you guys can also watch it from the I button you can find on the screen. But back to what I was saying is that lists is mutable, and well, the difference between list and tuple is that tuple is immutable, or you can't change the value. Now let's get started without any further ado. So now coming how to create a tuple. So first of all, let us take an variable, say tup. Okay, and now in list, if you have seen the previous video, you would remember that we use square brackets to like input the information or numbers. But in here, like how if you use square brackets, by default it will take it as lists. But how to let the computer know that I don't want a list, I want a tuple? So for that you will need to use first brackets or round brackets. So if you use round brackets, it means that you are using tuple. Now suppose I just give a random bunch of numbers here, 1, then 45 and 67, 34. Okay, so now I will print this and see what's happened. So print and function for f, and then I will give the variable name, which is tup here. So let's save this file and run this. And as you can see, it is showing me on 45, 67, 34. Now in list we also had seen that you can like this is the 0 index, this is the 1 index, this is the 2 index, and this is a 3 index. Now we had also seen that how to print these numbers according to their indexes. Suppose if I give print like 0 index, it will give me 1. If I say 1, it will give me 45. So for tuple it is also easy. And suppose I take another variable as val, and in this val I give suppose tup, which is in which variable I have the tuple, and in here after tup, suppose I give square brackets, and now I give the index which I want to show. So suppose I want to show the 1 index. So I have entered 1, so it will show me 45 if this works. So here I will just change the variable here, and I will write val instead of tup, and let's save this. And as you can see, it is showing me 45 just as I wanted it to show. Now another thing about tuple, which I was saying earlier just at the beginning of this video, is that you can change values. Now we had a number of functions which we could do with list. Like if you just click list dot, you could see all of them. But first of all, before going to that, let's see. So here as you can see that like a lot of numbers could be changed, it could be removed, it could be deleted, it could be inserted, or it could be sorted. So suppose I am using this one here for this tup. Now let's see what happens for once. So I am going to be writing tup and then dot insert. So for insert, as I already told you, in list you have to first of all write the index in which you want it to be inserted, and then the number with a comma in between. So let's just do 2, 65, and let's see if it works. Okay, and now let's save this. And as you can see, after I run it, it is saying that tuple object has no attribute insert, means that you can't change any values here. So now let's see what tup originally like functions, inbuilt functions it has. So we're going to be just writing tup dot, and as you can see it has count and index. So count basically tells you the you also have a count in list, and count basically tells you the number of digits here, and another one is index. Like you have only two of these and there are not many options, but now I will tell you why you need to use tup and like in which function do you need a tuple. So in some cases you have like created a list and you don't want to change the value, so of course in that case you're going to be using tuple. And also since in tuple we don't have to change the value, iteration is much more faster. So yeah, if you want the execution process to be a bit more faster, you can always use tuple. So now that's all about tuple. Now let's come to set. So like mathematically the definition of set is a collection of unique numbers. Now like let's take a s variable, and now we have like to indicate tuple we use first brackets or round brackets. To indicate list we use third brackets or square brackets. So to indicate set, what will be right? Of course the only thing left and the only logical thing is second brackets or curly brackets. So we're going to be using that to indicate sets. And suppose now I give a bunch of random numbers, there are no sequence within these numbers, 78, 65 and 45, 34, 3, I forgot to do the comma here, yeah. And so now I have given this, and now I'm going to be printing the s variable, and let's save this, and I'm going to be running it. And now as you can see here, like what exactly it has done, that set what it does not follow the sequence of numbers you give it. Now you must have like it is not sorting. Okay, it is not sorting the numbers. I just gave a bunch of random numbers, and set never follows the sequence. Suppose now I take another variable n, and in here I give this square brackets, curly brackets, and now suppose I write a few numbers, 78, 98, 65, 34, 56. Now the last time I didn't repeat any numbers, so I'm going to be repeating a number this time, which is 98. Now let's see what happens if I repeat a number. So instead of printing s, I'm going to be printing the n variable, and let's save this file. I'm going to be running this, and as you can see, first of all I had given two 98s and it has combined it into one. It is not showing me the 98 two times anymore. Second thing, it is not following sequence. So now let's see if we can give if set has the index value. So I'm going to be taking an I variable, and in that I'm going to be writing in, and suppose I want the second index value, which is 65 here, and now I'm going to be using the square brackets only. Now let's see what happens. I'm going to be printing I, and let's save this and run it. And as you can see that set objects is like does not support indexing. It will not show you the index number like this, but you guys can do a lot with set. It has a lot of its index functions. As you can see, add and then clear, and there are also pop, which is familiar. There is also remove, and there are a lot of things you can just experiment with, and I'm sure those will work. If you have any doubt, you can easily write in the comments box below. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do subscribe and share it to more of your friends, so they also get to know about this amazing thing and get to learn about this more. And I have already, as I already said, you can experiment on the inbuilt function of sets, and if you have any doubt you can write in the comments box and I will try to answer, because I am also a beginner and I'm still learning, and I will try to answer the like much I can. And also another thing that I always see in every video, like I am still learning and I can make mistakes in these videos as well. And if you guys like see I have made any mistakes, please feel free to let me know and I will try to correct that mistake. Again, thank you for watching. And also there is another Linux terminal basic Linux commands playlist that I had been going on. I haven't posted a Linux video for a while now, but I will pretty soon post it. But if you guys are new to my channel and haven't watched that, you guys can also go there and watch it. And of course Python has its own playlist as well. Again, thank you for watching.